You provide the intellect, I provide the swords. That's how this relationship works. All good relationships are based on compromise. You have to compromise with me being stupid. Hello, dear viewers. You know what time it is when you see these constellations. That's right, we're back with some more Moon Hunters. It has been a hot minute. I think the last time we recorded some of this was like 9 months ago. So yeah, it's been a little bit, but we're here in the downtime between variety things. We just finished the Pokemon Emerald Randomized Nuzlocke. We haven't started our next longer variety. And so here in this like downtime, I thought, you know what we should do that we haven't done in a while? And here we are. And one of the reasons, well, two of the reasons. One is we never actually finished it, right? I mean, like, yeah, we beat the game, we got the good ending, all that stuff, but we never got all the constellations. I'm missing one. Wise Patient. And so that seems like we should, you know, do that someday. That seems like a thing we should do. But also, the reason I even thought about this game is because I'm here to bring you some sad news. Asterisk, because it's news I didn't even know existed, so it's... Yeah, after 9 years of the game, it came out in 2016, 9 years later, the Moon Hunter servers are being taken offline. Now, if you're like me, you didn't know there were Moon Hunter servers. So the way it works is, like, we knew that this was, we've been playing single player, but you could do multiplayer, right? Well, as it turns out, you could play online with people before now. Which I didn't know, I just thought it was local only. And so the fact that it's like, well, you can't play online with people anymore. You can either play local, or you can do like desktop share stuff. So like even like you don't have to have someone sitting right next to you. Like, you know, you can do desktop share things to have someone, you know, presumably like you could plug in a controller and then let them take control of that while you're using keyboard and stuff. So it's like, it's sad news for all of you people who played it online, but since I didn't know you could even do that, it's just like how I thought the game already worked this whole time, so it's not that sad for me. Anyway, let's do some Dumuzi, because we haven't played him in a while. I mean, we haven't played anything in a while, but I think we did, he's from, like, the High Tribe, right? Yeah, sure. We're gonna go default Dumuzi in the mountains.
Remember something new with each tone.
We remember something new, which is how to play the game, because it's been 3/4 of a year. Yeah. Fun times. The air is getting thin. We need to find somewhere to camp before the first moon feast tomorrow. I think it's what? Left is that, and then right is your that, and... What is your dash? That's what I don't remember. I think I can look at this, though. Space. There we go. We're back up to speed-ish. Now watch us get killed, but... I mean, hey, it doesn't matter if we get killed if we can be wise and patient along the way. Oh yeah, we get some money. It just comes back just that easily. And a smash, and smash. And I don't think we can farm these guys for money. If I recall the, you know, it's been a while, but I do think I recall, like, the infinitely spawning guys. You can't just hit them over and over and over and be like, okay, give me money. Okay, give me money. Tucked away where moonlight would never reach, a shrine looks to have been built recently by a sun cultist. We're wise and we're patient. Let's study it. You carefully observe the measurements, materials of the shrine, and contemplate what it might reveal about the cultist who built it. You decide its creator is very familiar with metalwork. The cultist must be in the village somewhere. Wisdom and intellect. That's the sign we like to see. Yeah, actually, if I recall, as sort of, you know, looking at the, previous videos I've done just to see how long it had been, which is why I know it's been about 9 months. That's the way out, isn't it? Yeah. Hi. Maybe guide. Oh, yeah, and this tells you how to find the, like, super special thing, and we don't care about that right now, so... You don't want to fight the boss early and get the special ending? Nah. Not really. I want to be wise and patient. Yes? Thank you. Oh, no, I can't pick. I can't confirm. We're done. And somehow I'm also fleet of foot. As the sun blazed in the summer sky, Dumuzi sought shelter, journeying home for the first moon feast. I don't know how we got fleet, but we did. That's right. We have to cook. 63 out of 104. Wow. I mean, we got more than halfway, but just a minute. I remember you can check like water plus flour, and it tells you what you've done. Just a moment while I figure out what we're on next. The answer, as it turns out, is cheese. Yeah, we did all the water combined with everything, all the flour, all the apricots, all the berries, all the cactus. We are on cheese, and we are down here at herbs. Cheese and herbs. You gonna cook these ingredients? Yeah. I mean, I like some, you know, herby cheeses. Sounds fancy. Something that a wise and patient man might eat. Num num num. You discovered a new recipe for mountain cheese. It gives everyone endurance. Cool. You know what they say, mountain cheese at the feast? You're great like a beast. I actually don't know what they say in this case. I made it up. I'm sorry, I lied. Ah, yeah, we can break all this stuff, too. Get some money. Hi. Climb to reach the heights of Kubela. So we can dash cost less. That's cool. Longer stun. Custom hilts we want. There's no way we get 150 in the village, but that's the one we want. I remember Dumuzi's a simple guy, right? Like, Hedwan, it's like, oh, we need more orbs, and we want him to home in on stuff, and like, yeah, it's like, Kubela, it's like, we want the beam that goes through people, and it costs less Dumuzi's just like, meh, sword, meh, sword. But, you know, I am fine with dash costing less stamina. I'm cool with that. Nothing better than hard work with a cool breeze. What about playing Moon Hunters? Excuse me, I think you forgot about that possibility. She's complaining about her person, or she leaves because, like, someone cheated on her, or she's done with them, or... Oops. I broke that. Half-Mother Lahara. The yaks are very sensitive to changes in the moon. Poor creatures. I don't think I should do this. My wedding is scheduled for tonight, but I can't marry a girl like Sirius. Sirius has a heart of swords. She'll not be happy as my wife. She doesn't like me. What should I do? I mean, talk to her seems like the wise patient. Like, it could be seduction, but I don't think run away is the, where we want to go with this. I can't. My tongue melts at the sight of her. Her eyes, her voice. If you ever hear her laugh, you'd understand. Maybe you could talk to her, please? She usually lounges near the forge. Wise. See? I'm wise. Hello. The pale dancer's expression is unreadable as she observes the proceedings. The high tribes call the moon the bringer of death and justice. They say she teaches our soul to swim through the darkness of the afterworld. Oh. We got kind of violent with that, sure. Welcome home, brother. You seek the pale dancer, and may she guide your blade. Sure. Just trying to remember what all the things give. I don't want to, like, you know, buff my other stats. We want wise and patient. But as the pale dancer rises, brother, so too shall we stand over the bodies of our enemies in victory. Uh-huh. And what's the cat have to say about all this? Nothing, apparently. I know I can talk to animals. I remember that. We unlocked that as an ability, but... Oh, yeah. This golden apple was clearly intended for me. Observe, it says, for the most handsome. Well, that means it was left here for me. It could only be intended for me. Yeah. I remember you guys. Sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that it matters, but... I shall bear this with, and, you know, I will forgive your doubt, and Balawas is like, excuse you, what? You will discover you are wrong. I will not be made a fool. What if the great Kubela ever had trouble talking to someone she loved? Nah. Last run, she was super seductive. She had no troubles. Get my stuff. Hi. Surely all will be well, thanks to you breaking those pots. What? We're watched over by the spirit of blessed broken pots. Yeah, Kubela did like to break pots, too. Sing the ballads of Kubela, the shadow, ancient hero of the high tribes. Inspiring. I like strength and intellect. Women debate what kind of weapons the great Kubela preferred in close combat. Spears, or like a trident, or something like that. I think a trident, because it has like a pointy attack. anything else we can loot before we actually have to do story things. Like, yeah, the moon leaving the sky, blah, 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 but loot! You look like a sturdy servant for a queen. Will you serve me as I search for the moon yak? Yeah, sure. You must begin. I will teach you to endure. Yeah, plus 10 endurance for 2 days, which is a little wishy-washy if I recall on how that actually works. Hi! Leave me be. But your betrothed wanted me to talk to you. Hey, it didn't work. He's like, yeah, I know, shut up. Okay, we're ready, let's go. Then let's get to work. I hope nobody embarrasses themselves this year. I'm looking at me! The village gathered to feast and watched the chief take off his pants again. The moon did rise after all. Ho-ho! Cha-ching. Alright, everyone, keep eating. Can't let it go to waste. Dumuzi, figure out what's happened. A sworn priestess may be able to help. Maybe not. Yeah, well, we gathered all our loot. Let's leave. And now, what do we want to hit up first? We've got our... How do I move this around? That's where we go. We've got the Tide-drawn Delta. Baba Yaga's hut. And a merchant in the Keen Flurries. I do like merchants, but I do need more money. So maybe we go to the Delta first and then hit up the merchants? Seems smart to me. Why not? Come, my faithful yak. We have the tidal flats to explore. Money to loot. Hey, look, a loot to loot. Pop. Yeah, you can't do nothing. Alright, let's take a look-see. A beautiful loot seems to glow with fine craftsmanship. Well, let's admire it. That seems like a wise thing to do. You turn it over, studying its fine grain and breathe in the smell of its wood. You feel the presence of every musician to hold it before you. You gain 3 spirit and increase patience. Okay, well, that is the other thing we wanted, but not what I was expecting. Oh, you. Ow. Ow. There we go. I remember you guys. You're like one of my least favorite things. You're my second least favorite thing after like the glacial ice golem things. Because I remember them too. Those are the worst. Secret cave. Hello. Ooh, can I get that magic moon fox instead of this, Yeah, I can. Hi. You walk with clumsy uncertainty. Come with me. Perhaps you can learn from my grace. Would you like to replace her familiar with a new one? Yeah. Join me, Eisengrim. Which gives us probably nothing we actually need. It seems kind of magical, but... Yeah, intellect plus magic damage. But... Come on. It's Eisengrim. How could you say no to that guy? No. Let's get the snake all by him lonesome. All by him lonesome. And the Eisengrim's like, maybe I shouldn't have followed you. You seem kind of stupid. Hi, come on. Now you tire yourself. Ow. Out. You got jacked up, sir. That's not... You mean I got strong? No, I meant never mind. Eisengrim's like, you're not doing anything to dissuade the fact that you don't seem to know how to speak properly. Look, that's... You provide the intellect, I provide the swords. That's how this relationship works. All good relationships are based on compromise. You have to compromise with me being stupid. That's just how this is gonna work, sir. Alright, we got some money. That's what we're here for. Ooh, oh, these are just like art. No one agrees what it is. Am I art? Is this tablet art? I'm gonna go lie down now. Oh, it may be foolish. No. That's wise beyond your ken. What really is art, man? Like, no, I don't think, like, 16-year-old taking a philosophy book out of the library or stoner. You know, either one about the same. I don't think that counts as actually being wise. But what if the sky's not really blue, man? What if your blue's different? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Do you know what you see relative to what I see? Yes, then it doesn't matter at all. It's actually not as deep as you think. Unless you could start mind jumping to people, then it would make a difference. But we can't, so it doesn't make a difference. Seeing all this blue, lush greenery, like, it fills me with, like, nostalgia for having played Moon Hunters before, and the whimsy of this thing, but honestly, what it's kind of filling me with is, oh, I want to be playing more Blueprints right now. That's a fun game. Not that one I'm gonna stream. I'm doing that with my wife offline and stuff, but what I want to be playing right now, man. I think there's a healing spot, if I recall. So I don't think I need it right now. I'm doing good. Don't you mean doing well? I'm like, Isengrim, how many times am I gonna be telling you this? No grammar, no words. Me Dumuzi, me smash. Like, isn't Dumuzi supposed to be, like, the wise, patient one by default anyways? He's, like, the old, wizened man. I mean, sort of, except he is also, like, a dude that has a bunch of swords. So, I don't know about that. Oh, there's not a way to make a big map, is there? If there is, I'm not remembering it. I could turn, like, the little map in the corner on and off. Like, isn't that fun? Woo, woo, woo. But aside from that, I don't think there is any way to make, like, a full-screen map to be like, where have I been? You just gotta remember, use your keen intellect, Dumuzi. It's like, well, okay, we're lost forever. Sorry, Isengrim. You die. Uh-oh. And you die. Weird. Is it? Oh, okay, so I had forgotten about that there's, like, directional sound, or at least in these things. Like, when I'm over here, I hear it in this one. And when I'm over here, I hear it in this one. And let me tell you, it was very weird because I just thought that my headphones were giving out. Which, now that I think about it, is something that happened in one of the other ones. I'm like, what? The sound? And then was like, oh, it's fine. Hit, dash, hit, do. Better. All the monsters are dead now. Meanwhile, Isengrim's like, just like your brain cells. Yeah, don't worry about it. We're gonna be so wise by the time we're done with this. Yeah, wisdom and intellect, not the same thing. There's a reason they're different stats in D&D. I don't know what D&D is. What's this fourth wall breaking you're doing, Isengrim? I didn't approve of this. You have to apply to management if you want to break the fourth wall. There's like a form to fill out and everything. Okay. This is kind of... There we go. You just got stop it. Have I mentioned how much I hate these shield guys, though? I don't know that I've mentioned it enough in my playing of this game, and every time I see them, I talk about how much I hate them. But just in case I have failed to mention it enough, man, I hate them. Especially because Dumuzi is just terrible at dealing with them, because, like, other people can get, like, pierce attacks that go through and could hit them even, like, with their shield up, although Enkidu can't. I am remembering that now, like, Enkidu's, like, thorn attack on the ground when he's like, doesn't hit through it, and I always feel that it's really stupid because, like, clearly the shielding is in the front, not underneath them. So I guess Dumuzi's not the only one that has issues with it. I just remember, like, Edwana, Kubela, I think Sargon, like, they're just like, eh. Like, I'm gonna summon a bunch of magic, and it just is gonna completely ignore these guys. Finally. Now for you. Okay. Well, what the? You are not behaving like normally. Like, normally I hit you from behind, you stop, and then you do stuff. But you're, like, pausing and doing all sorts of weird things. Yeah, see, this guy. I hit him, he curls up, I kill him, we're done. Why can't you be more like your brother and be dead now? Alright, that's better. Gonna loot your looting cave. Ooh. Oh, this is fish. I thought that would be stuff for our money pot. I was wrong. The great backtracking. That is not a part I missed. I did kind of miss Moon Hunter. It's a fun game. I like it, but all the backtracking, nah. That does make me wonder. Which maybe someone in the comments can answer, because I know some people have played this before. We'll see if they're still here 9 months later, but if you play this with multiple people, how does that work? Like, assuming you're not, like, local, because, like, obviously if you're local, you're watching the same screens, like, you have to be, like, together, right? But what if you were playing this non-locally? And, you know, you're one person's on their computer, someone else is on a different computer, blah, blah, blah. Do you have to, like, stay on the same screen, like, stay together? Or can one person just be like, I'm fighting here, that someone else could just be like, yeah, I'm gonna go explore this way, bye. Or does it, you know, force them to do it the way it would be on, like, local, where it's like, well, you can't go past the edge of the screen because, you know, everyone has to stay somewhat together. Interesting to know. Not that I'm gonna, but... Also, not that it matters anymore, because, hey, the servers are gone. All multiplayer is local co-op now. I guess we're here. Might as well heal up. Again, thinking blueprints, I'm like, well, we're right close to it now. Like, we don't need a full heal, but we don't want to waste our steps. In fact, we don't have steps. In this game, we have stamina, and it recharges. All by itself. Don't even need to eat an apple or an orange. Not that I'd mind having an apple or an orange, mind you. I'd cook that with an apricot, and it would be delicious. No. No. And that's the end of the snakes. Bop. Oh, does Dumuzi's little tornadoes go through their defense? Oh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe Enkidu's the only one that can't pierce me. I'm gonna have to try that. All right, the first time I've said this in Moon Hunter's history, probably the first time anyone has said it, but could I see one of those defending, like, mushroom pod whatevers again? I want to test something, and I want to see them again. The first time anyone ever has wanted to see that enemy. What a momentous occasion. You were here for it, you and I. Ah! I wasn't paying attention, but... No. No. So if they're paused and you hit them, like, from the side, yes. Which is kind of nice, because, like, even if you hit them from the side with your sword, it doesn't, like... I mean, oh, game actually lagged for a second. Like, if you do this, see, it counts as a defense, even though you have to hit them from behind, like that, to make them go... But the tornadoes don't. You can do those from the side when they are paused, but you still can't do it from the front. It's been this long playing Moon Hunters, and I'm still learning new things. Hi, bird. You in it? No, okay. You're not like a, look at the bird and ponder, what could it mean? Nah, it's just a bird. It's just there. Doing his bird things. Dumuzi. friend of burb. Eisengrim is just like, it's not a burb, it's just a bird. It's a D, not a B. You're not being cute, you're being dumb. Again. Alrighty. Here on the northern path, what do we have? We have a bush. We have a snake. North got it all, man. Bushes, snakes, even a little bit of bramble. Fancy. Now this is living. Oh, I had dead ends, so. Come for the snake, stay for the dead end. The north path. And nothing else here. We done. Whoop. Are you sure you want to camp? Yeah. How much money? 137. We could probably pick one of the merchants and find enough to buy a 150. No, you know we're gonna cook. Especially with cheese. I love cheese. Cheese plus honey. Cheesy honey. That actually sounds like, I mean, cheese with like a little honey mixed in could be okay. Like, just like a hunk of honeycomb covered with cheese sounds very gross. Cheesecake on the... cheesecake gives everyone intellect. Not when you make it with a honeycomb and a block of... There's... let me tell you all the ways that is wrong. But I'm okay that we got a cool recipe out. As dawn breaks, the fake Sargon approaches the camp. And I'm like, nah-da-da. And he's like, meh-meh-meh. And then I left. 3 days remain. You are filled with the power of cheesecake. Oh, you're one of those freebie spots, so we're gonna go there. Because we'll get some more money doing this. And it does not take a day to do one of the little... points of interest sort of plays. Ah, here we are. Lamesh. I've been trying to work up the courage to cross that bridge all morning. Afraid of heights. How do you overcome your fears? I guess faith. That seems more wise than... I mean, action seems like no. Like, that could be an intellect thing. So, like, we're trying to be wise and pay. Like, I don't think either of those is patient. Like, action. So I think faith. That's probably the best bet. You're right. I should recite a few prayers. That will definitely help. Takes a deep breath and begins chanting. Looks like you'll be here a while. No, so that was pride, not... We're wise and proud. I mean, that is a P word, but that's not patient. Yeah, didn't you get something for looking over the bridge? Is it something we want, though? I think it might be courage. Which we don't have any of yet, so it'd be okay to get it. Whoa, let's fight you first. You can't get on the bridge. You're too afraid. No. Beating up the big hippo bear type thing. We're gonna beat him up as we sing. Okay, so bridge. Look over the edge. The great expanse of Assaria extends before you, wind howling from the distant valleys and peaks. Your spirit stirs in the stillness, reaching out to the gods. You feel more brave. Gain faith. Uh-oh. So we're brave, wise, and proud. Well, we didn't lose wise, so that's good. Well, maybe we'll have to play again. We'll try. We'll keep trying, but, right, it's not the mouse, it's this thing. Oh, Sun Cult site. That gives us a lot of money, I think. We do like a boss, but... Let's go to Baba Yaga. And a merchant. Merchant Yaga, they call her. Like, hey, we'll sell you pancakes. Like, oh, that sounds good. What do I have to pay in return for them? Your children. What? I'm not gonna sell my children of the village for pancakes. Oh, okay. Well, just their bones will suffice. No, I'm not gonna. What? These are pretty good pancakes. I'm just getting. No, wait, no, no, no. Yeah, you. You're the guys that I dislike the most. Because you really hurt. And can be a real pain in the butt. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you. Yeah, because like when they drop the stuff, it stays there and blocks you. And so you're like, no, help me. Hi. Oh, you. Sadko practices singing. His voice is powerful, reverberating with the ice. A man erupts from the lake, interrupting Sadko's singing. You are upsetting my underwater kingdom with the beauty of your voice. All of the youth want to walk on shore now. You must either come back regularly or leave and never return. You must not entice our fry to beach themselves. I'm sorry? What? I gotta confer with my colleague. One moment. What the hell? Dumuzi, I would happily come back, but perhaps I should press the advantage. What should I ask for? Oh, love or money? Well, that'd be seduction. This might be cunning. Good thing I can invest more into my accompaniment. Share the profits. I'll be honored to sing for you in your kingdom weekly, but I must be compensated with opals. That will be arranged then. Very well. Resume your song at your convenience. Cunning. Uh-oh. Well, we're still wise. Oh, we got it as a trait, but it's not. Also, the youth! It's those darn kids want to come up and listen to your singing. And then he's like, I'll stay in singing. He's just like, okay, I'll just wait here and listen. Just to make sure the youth aren't coming up here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Sure, buddy. You're not fooling anyone, merman. Ow. This is my cave. Why are you trying to come in? I guess we go with warmth. I think that might actually be a bad response to do, but I'm gonna pick it. I suppose I can't turn away shivering trap. No, okay, so that must be another one. No, that was seduction. Okay. Would you like to enter? Yeah, sure. Here within is cool and damp. Oh, yeah, I remember you, Rognida. You can warm up here, but just because I pity you doesn't mean I have to be friendly. But I got seduction for getting in. Doesn't that mean you like me? No. Okay, bye. Well... Ow. Hi. Oh, you know what? Stop. Actually, Dumuzi's pretty good at fighting these guys, because he can also just go in the middle of here and be like, boink, and get rid of all of that at once. So, Here I hated this guy the whole time. It's because he's made for being fought by just basic old Dumuzi. You don't need magic and intellect, you just need a bunch of swords and an area of attacks. Oh, come on. Thank you. Well, our wise patient train is, not doing too great leaving the station. We got the wise train coupled up, but the patient fuel is just not appearing. Hi, have any patients for sale? No, I've got weapons. Yeah, you do. And 3 hits in a row to get a strength and speed boost. The longer tornado duration is good too, but... yeah, I'll take that. Longer stun? Yeah, why not? Sure, you know what? Let's be fancy. We've got the money. Couldn't you save it up for later? No. Alright, well, there was nothing down there, so here we are at the Lovebirds at the Ice again, going east this time, where maybe there'll be actually something there at all. Even just a little piece of ice I could break. Oh, there I look at it. I get all super strong. Super strong. Bam. Meow. Look at me being strong. I'm the best. Dumuzi time. I want that money. Thank you. Oh, and they're dead. And now you birds, you're dead. That other bird up there, you don't know it yet, but you, sir, are dead. Your friends over to the east who I didn't even know existed a minute ago, dead. Ow. Okay, that guy, he got promoted from dead to concussed. But the rest of them, they got the Dumuzi special. Opal. Sure, hi. You're the one that wants to marry the next person you see. Yeah, Kolschi. Dumuzi had performed all the rituals of the Silver Sister and the omens all led me to this spot and led me to you. It was by fault the Silver left and blah 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 blah. Will you marry me and join your voice to mine? No, because that's seduction. No, of course not. We can't pretend omens guide our hearts. I'm exhausted by the search for true, perfect love. Perhaps I'll find it in the afterworld. Hey, patience. Well, okay, we're patient now, but now we're not wise. Oh, that hurt. Oh, I'm about to die. Okay, hello. Would I like to heal and revive all party members? Yes, heal. Okay, you're dead. Get you. Break that. Break that. Break that. So that we're... Wow, that guy is going crazy with the ice drops this time. Also, that is a very long stun now. Can I stun you? I can stun you. Alrighty then. Ah, he was in ice prison. Look at the little monkey stuck in ice prison. Let's all point and laugh. Oh. Okay, I didn't actually want to free out Monkey from ice prison, but... No. Bad ice crystal monster. Stop it. It's like... Why do you have to be fighting, man? Like, you're made out of ice and you can summon ice. Just, like, get a job making margaritas or something. You don't have to just go around killing everyone you see. You'd be like, who'd like to tasty margaritas? Like, I'm sure there's someone in here that, like, there's Cactus. I'm sure we could get someone to get tequila. And you provide the ice. Like, go sell it in the desert. You'll make a fortune. Trust me. Or sell it to people, like, recording and streaming the game. Like me, you'd make a fortune. Because, man, I really want a margarita right now. I didn't until I said something about it, so water break, I guess, because... To be fair, though, it's probably, like, if I'm drinking something this big, it's probably good that it's water and not just, like, an entire glass of tequila, because then you'd be doing, instead of watching Moon Hunters, you'd be like, let's watch someone get alcohol poisoning. Woo! Isn't that fun? So I guess it's for the best. I was stuck. That really hurt. Okay, he's immune to stun. He is unamused by my attempts to stun him. And he's like, that's an area of attacks. I'm like, oh, you're right, sir. I'm sorry. I'll stick to my tornadoes. I didn't mean to insult you with my paltry AoE. I need health. Blue Dumuzi needs health badly. Gauntlet. Now, there's a game I don't particularly miss. There's Baba Yaga. Do we want to find the cat first? Actually, I don't remember if you can on the ice map. Like, I recall trying to find it and, like, looking around the whole thing and it not spawning. The one where you're like, hey, join my crew and help me defeat Baba Yaga. And they're like, okay. Ooh, I'm nearly dead. You know what? Whatever. I'll fight you. No, I won't. I'm scared. No, I'm not scared. I'm Dumuzi. I'm courageous. Am I courageous? I don't know if that's one of my traits, but I'm courageous. Eh. Yeah. I don't need health. What am I? Proud, patient, and brave. Yeah, I'm brave. See, I'm courageous. I'm not gonna back down just because you'll kill me in a single hit. I do actually remember that now, too, that the birds, like, they're not scary as an enemy, but they hit like a truck. Whoa, or we just, you know, get one shot in a second. We still haven't found any health. Oh. Gonna drop health? No. But you, do you want it? We're playing a dangerous game here. The most dangerous game of all. What, you're hunting another human? What? No, not that dangerous game. The second most dangerous game of all. Dark Souls? Okay, no, the third most dangerous game. So after hunting another human and Dark Souls, we're playing the most dangerous game. Oh, no. You know what? I take it back. We might be playing the most dangerous game now. I think this is what they were actually talking about in that short story, was fighting these guys. You'll give me health if I beat you, right? Right? And that little tiny ice fire is what... At least I can soothe my woes with a bunch of cheese and meat. You discovered deli sandwich. Fortunately, you didn't have a third ingredient to combine bread, so you're just kind of holding it in your hand, and it's a little gross this way, but... Stuffed lamb. Right? Sure. Why not? Now... If we go here... We don't have that much money, because we just lost opals. Like, we could go to the Sun Cult site, and it would be like, well... Let me just go to this one, and... Because, like, yeah, we could go to the Sun Cult site, which I think would have a mini-boss. I think that might be where, like, Sargon is, like, summons the giant whatever to attack you, and then, like, you can kill it, like, the Leviathan or Behemoth or whatever, like, you know, referential thing it is that you fight, and you get a lot of money for it, but then you don't get to do another day, so unless you got lucky with a merchant on your final day, because even though it'll sometimes say, like, merchant, when you pick your final spot, they're not always there. So, I mean, I got what? I've got 89. Yeah, most likely we're not going to be able to get the longer tornadoes, but them's the breaks. We're here in the icy... This one can do all sorts of stuff. I know you can be foolish if you go down safely or quickly. I'm going to do safely. That seems... Okay, patient. Sure. That works. Because, like, I remember it's like you always get 2 options, but there's like 3 or 4 different things you can get from that. Because, like, I think the ones, like, you go fast and you're courageous for doing it, but the other time you go fast and, like, you crash into a cave and then you're foolish for doing it. And the ones, like, you remember your childhood, you're patient. The others, like, you remember the carefree childhood, you're stupid, and you get foolish again. I just remember that one being a little hard to tell what you're getting, and also, wow, this path just goes forever. Oh, miniature ice monkeys of the path, what wisdom do you bestow upon me? Literally, I need wisdom. Like, I've got patience, I need more wisdom. Nothing? Back we go. Oh, that's not that far, there's a path right here. With a lot of death birds. Ow. Hello, death bird. Thank you, death bird. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. I will take your money and maybe spend it. Okay, yeah. No. Did you have to spawn here, man? Showed him what. I'll show you what for. You're the little thing that. The big guy didn't actually kill me last time. It was the little burning blue ice fire that did. Onwards to glory. And a shop. A glorious shop. Oh yeah, the werewolf. I remember them. And there's like the one that you can like find in the ice and seduce him by like freeing him. Good times. Clearly this is not seduction werewolf though, so he dies. What do you have anyways? Let's say what food do you have? You don't sell food, you sell sword. Just Dancer's Prayer. I'd rather actually have, I mean, like, increased shockwave radius is cool, especially because we have the increased stun, but I'd rather have increased tornadoes for fighting the boss. Not that it matters, like, if we die, who cares, you know? I don't know. If I get 150 in this map, which I very much doubt I will do, we'll take it as a sign that I should get increased shockwave. But we need another 31, so probably not happening. We could get lucky. I mean, it could happen. It's just not likely to happen. Ow. Especially not if I get hit by another one of them. Okay, yeah, we're gonna use that. I feel like, man, I'm so terrible at the game now. I've used the healing things like 2 or 3 times. Right, but that's because normally I'm playing Hedwana or Kubela, who's ranged attacks, so I don't need to be right up in their business. That makes sense that I'm getting hurt more when I'm playing a pure melee character. Oh, finally, you all die. What are we up to? Why can I not hit my tab button to see my... Hello? Weird. The button isn't working anymore. I can't open up my menu. Thank you. There we go. 20 left to get. I don't know if it's because it was like... It had me stuck in like my super powered up mode, even though it only lasts a little bit of time normally. But it got kind of confused for a second. Maybe that's why. Alright, you die. Hey, you die. Money, 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 money. Dumuzi wants money. Da, da, da. A rabbit has died. Its meat is kept fresh in the cold. It's hard to tell how long ago it died. Eat or examine. Wise? You find the meat is so fresh, there's still a very slow heartbeat. Probably measure, right? Like, heal would be compassion. You find an appealing 1-to-1 ratio between the creature's ear length and foot length. The goddess creates symmetry everywhere. Yes, that was... Meanwhile, the rabbit's just like, excuse you, I'm currently dying. Could you please help a little? And I'm like, their ears are the same length as their feet. Fascinating. And the rabbit's like, you know what'd be fascinating? If you just go and then it goes blah and censors itself because it dies. Hi. Oh, I remember you. Step back, I'm the fiercest archer of this mountain and I will shoot you. He's so cute. Yeah. I apologize for trespassing in your territory, Your Grace. Don't shoot. Well, good then. Tell everyone you know that Hui the Mighty guards the peak and will shoot down the sun if he sees it. You gain some spirit. Oh, and seduction. I forgot that. Wise, patient, and seductive, though. So I do have wise and patient. Don't go that way. I think that breaks the game. Yeah, I'm still doing it. Yeah, you can see it on the map in the bottom. I recall doing this. Like, you could run way off the map because there were a couple things, like, it was in the ice zone even, where they didn't put in the borders. And you could just keep going and going. And then I feel like I might have got stuck, or almost got stuck, and had to, like, just quit. So, let's not do that. Was my money situation? I wasn't counting. So, 136, 14, it could happen. Just probably won't. 14, do you guys have 14 monies? Here. Tell my tornado if you have 14 monies. Well, we need 11. That is 0 out of 11 that we needed. Okay. What about all of you? You might have money. Well, 10. We're making progress. Very slow progress. Now I really want it, even though I didn't. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 left. I don't even want the increased thing. I said I wanted the tornado thing, but now it's just like a matter of, can I get 150 before we finish? It's not about usefulness, it's about pride. That, did I count right? Is that 150? 149. Oh, there's a big fight right there anyways. Well, if we can get one more before that fight, then we get it and use it in the fight. If not, we'll do the fight and be sad that we couldn't use it in the big fight, the big arena. One more, man. Like, you've got one, right? One of you guys has one. Yeah, you do. Okay, bye. Urgent lady. Dur, 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 dur. Sell me some upgrades. Dancer's prayer. All right, how big is this shockwave now? Can't really tell. It doesn't look all that much bigger, but it might hit a bigger area around you. Because, like, I mean, the whole screen is shaking. I don't know, we'll have to test it. Like, it doesn't seem worth 150, but... Well, okay, right there it does seem a little bigger. Try it from right here. Yeah, that hurt it from there, so, like... It is, I think, a little bit bigger than it looks like, or at least on the snow. Yeah. Cool. Again, it's not that I wanted the upgrade so much as I wanted to get 150 before we finished the, Oh, yeah, we have to do this thing. Fight, fight, fight. Use our powers. Come into the stun zone. You know, the sun cultists are like, the sun zone? Oh, you misheard me. Oh, that hurts. But that's fine, we're still gonna win. Oh, really? He wasn't the last one. Interesting. I would have thought the giant snow lion would have been the last thing, but... Well, color me surprised. And that color is like white and blue and purple. Just like this ice. 50 gems, 50 gems. We're going on a trip with 50 gems. We're gonna kill the ice guy for 50. Wow, there's a lot of dudes left here. You stop. You stud. Okay, sure. Guess we're. Did you just hold the phone? Alright, you, stop. Yeah, and this is why I hate you. Because you just bombard me while I'm trying to deal with everybody else. Get out of here. And you, little thing, get out of here. And you, bird. I mean, you're cool, but you have to get out of here just because you might give me money. Whoa, this... What is with this little area? Like, this little tiny nook is, like, more dangerous than, like, the specific combat zones that you get giant rewards for doing. Like, those are like, here's some guys. I'm like, oh, here's a bunch more of those guys, and all at once, unlike the combat zone, where you fight them in waves. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, well, I think this is the end of the thing, so... We're gonna zippled up. There's still more. There's still, of course, there's still more. Look at this. This is nuts. This reminds me of, like, doing the dream fight against Answer. You're just fighting, like, the waves of dudes after one another. You like to cook these? Yes, you get very creamy cheese. You get Baby Bell cheese. Cream cheese. Well, I did say it'd be very creamy. One day remains. Sure. We'll go to the burned forest. They usually don't have very much loot or stuff in it, but that's okay. Like, we have wise and patient, so we don't necessarily want to do all that much more. Like, unless we can guarantee it's wise and patient. Kinda maybe good just staying as, like, we are. Now, I say that, but part of me still says I should try and find stuff, because I do remember we have definitely, I'm gonna try it, like, we've encountered things where, like, oh, yeah, I picked wise and patient, like, that's our only two things that we had, and then, like, we didn't get the constellation at the end because we didn't have enough of it, even though those were our two, like, reputation points. You know, obviously not wise and patient, but whatever it was that I've gotten in the past. I remember that happening, so part of me is like, well, I don't want to keep picking stuff, but I probably should. Just to, guarantee we have enough. I don't know, we'll see. These guys again. Joy! That is one thing that bigger range is good for. I don't have to run right up on them to hit them. Alright. I like that bigger range now. They do anything with these now. They're just like, Sun Cult was here, lol. But yeah, I kind of gathered from the burning forest, but sure, put up an idol there while you're at it. Bonfire. Toast some marshmallows. Yeah, how do you make s'mores? What's the recipe for that in this game? I don't think marshmallows exist in this world. Let alone bars of chocolate and graham crackers. Just, yeah, no, like, I'm sure you could make some, maybe like a two-step ingredient process, but like combine honey and milk. That could make marshmallows in this game. Like, obviously not in real life it couldn't. But honey and milk in this game could totally make marshmallows. So you do that for marshmallow. You have anything for chocolate? Yeah. Berries and, like, spice. Because I know that we have, like, the spice ingredient. Not to be confused with Dune, let the spice flow, but, there's, like, just the generic spice and it's used for everything. So you could, like, say that's, like, sweet cocoa powder type stuff. Graham crackers. Marshmallows would be, like, honey plus milk. Like, sweet milk whipped up type of thing. Like, you know, in this game, it makes as much sense as anything. Chocolate would be spices, berries, or, like, cocoa. Then graham crackers might be flatbread and... What would you do with flatbread for a graham, like, honey? I mean, there are, like, honey graham crackers, so... Yeah, you'd have to, like, do that to create a thing, and then those to create a thing, and then you cook all that together, and then you can make s'mores. But we can't do that, so instead we'll make cheese mushrooms. Yeah, no, s'mores, cheese mushrooms. Is there really that big of a difference? Mushroom dip. At least we made something. The final day. Where do we send our ground? Hey, do we our ground in the solarium? I don't think this actually gives a bonus thing because it's not a real place. Hello. Leave us be. Your harlot goddess teaches forgiveness and love, does she not? Turn away. Do not fight in a holy place. But what about forgiveness and love? He's like, no. With Humbaba at his side, the king's brother Sargon is a fearsome joke. That's who it was. I was like, Behemoth, Leviathan, Humbaba. You should be quaking in fear. I'm quaking in special attack, actually. Hello. Sargon converted the forest guardian Humbaba, who now fights loyalty for the sun in the deep desert. We could have fought him, but I didn't. Hi. My tribes exiled me for thieving, but King Marduk washes my sins away. Yeah, in fire. Oh, can't you, like, do a thing here? Rugged equations cover the scrolls written by many, study-wise. Many inverted terms and procedures, but it seems the cult is creating a single, invented terms and procedures. But it seems the cult is creating a single unified holy text based on ancient engravings. We are wise. We are wise and patient, though we are more cunning than patient, which is a problem. Are you patient, sir? Fox returns your stare, unmoving. He's too patient. The final day, take 2. The windy Gritland. Oh yeah, we're getting all gritty with it. Ew. Getting gritty with it, not a why. Well, I don't know if I want to talk to you. I think yours are things about, like, bravery. You're almost as powerful as Enkidu. Well, not without Viper's Dash, I'm not. Not that that would help us out much here. Like, dash with an attack cool for the actual thing, we were like, oh, and it would do that. But, yeah, I'm gonna not... I don't think the kid with the camel gives you patient in any of the versions. I could be misremembering. It's been 9 months since I last played, and then it was multiple months before that last, you know. So I completely admit I might be wrong about that. But I think that we want to just ignore him, and we'll just keep and hope that we get our wise patient and not wise cunning. Ow, where am I? Oh, for some reason I was looking, not that the fox looks anything like me, but it's what I was looking at, and I was very confused why I was getting hurt. I'm like, I'm not over there, and oh, no, I'm not over there. That's the problem. Now that just seems unnecessary. No. No. Yeah, see, here's where longer tornadoes would help. I wouldn't have to mash the button as much. I could just, like, send out some tornadoes and they just stay there. I think we're kind of screwed on this one, but we'll keep fighting. We're patient. We don't have to just, like, yeah, we might lose, but, like, we'll do our best. Like, but couldn't you just be done with the thing? Yes, but we're patient. And we're wise enough to know it. Can I stun you? And he's like, no. Woohoo! Dodge. Health, I want that. Can I? Thank you. I can get it if I go through. Oh. Huh, that's a weird thing about trying to hit him with my swords there. Now, the problem is because we are not Hedwana or Enkidu, if I recall. He's the one that really destroys this guy. We're not able to just burn his health down in like 12 seconds or whatever. Yeah, we're gonna get people, we're gonna get summons we have to deal with. Fight, fight, fight. No. 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 Now, do you just keep constantly summoning, or is it, like every time you recharge sort of thing? Yeah, also summon right now. That'd be great for your fellows. Yeah, I'll take some health. Hitting your legs, they're made of ash. Hit my sword into your butt. No, I'm not allowed to say ass in this one. No, Asher, why did you fail me? Did I not destroy the demon as you desired? Blah, 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 blah. We've seen this ending so many times. That looks like the right spot. Dumuzi the Scroll. Legend has it that after the Sun Wars, he became famous for being able to run days without sleeping or eating. Eventually, Dumuzi held all the tribe's top prizes for marathon running, and then Dumuzi kissed the lips of Militus, who is said to be the most beautiful man in the ancient world. Dumuzi learned the ways of breaking hearts from beautiful Koshi, the Deathless, who yet haunts the dreams of youth and winter. Dumuzi traveled the frozen lands extensively, warming up at any fires that would take him, even fearsome strangers. Schemes and plans built the web upon which Dumuzi sat, considering his next move. This one, a lot of them do kind of like tie together, like especially if you're like super nice, seductive, like it. But this one is like, yeah, he was super fast, and also he was kind of seductive, but oh, also he sat upon a web of lies and schemes, and you're like, what? He's so full of guile, he could lie and deceive even the coyote. Every school and student invokes Sage Dumuzi, the greatest philosopher of his generation. He promoted tolerance and eternal hunger for learning, finally helping our culture embrace the written word to the profit of our legacy. Legend has it he discovered the mathematical formula for immortality, but in writing it down, instantly joined the gods among the stars. The celestial map. Fill the sky with all the constellation. I just got the achievement. You did this. The goddess would be proud of the honor you give her. No, he must not be. Yeah, and then Asher is like, fight me. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. We did it. We got all the constellations. Gotta go look at it. Do. Boop. There it is. Wise and patient. The scroll. Huh. Part of me was just like, well, I'll just start another run now, because we probably won't get that in like one go, but we did, and I'm happy about it. So now what? You know what? Now we do. Yeah, I need a second video for this week, anyways. Now we do another run and don't care what we can. We just pick everything we want. Let's go to Baba Yaga and a merchant. Merchant Yaga, they call her. Like, hey, we'll sell you pancakes. Like, oh, that sounds good. What do I have to pay in return for them? Your children. What? I'm not gonna sell my children of the village for pancakes. Oh, okay. Well, just their bones will suffice. No, I'm not gonna. These are pretty good pancakes. I'm just getting. No, wait, no.